We are live. All right, so gotta get my gotta get my handy dandy glove for the anti-smudger. All right, so we're gonna be doing some modifications to this to appease the client. So what they want, let me open up the details that they have actually. Art's gonna be a little crazy because I just got done working out and my muscles are twitchy. Oh, actually, the door's open. Give me 1 second. Alright, and we're back. So, we are going to the seller dashboard to see, just so we get all the details correct. Let's go to my orders. Well, that's not my orders. Manage sales, maybe. Okay, here we go. Let's go all the way down. All right, so they want thinner, similar to the first two. Okay, so we need to make it thinner, which is fine. Also, can we decrease the volume of the ears? That's fine. Perhaps making the inside hollow and concave. That is also fine. So we're going to hollow out the insides. Alright, we don't need to add the 14K like we did last time, so there's no worries on that. And we have to export it as an OBJ. Okay, perfect. So all we got to do essentially is make this thinner. And then we hollow out the ears. And I have a plan for that already. So, what I'm going to do is append this cube here. We're gonna want to make sure it covers everything here. Okay. And bring that just right to the edge there, and then expand that out. And what we're gonna do is take this and we are going to live boolean. So we're gonna start off like that, so that way we have a fresh area to go for, like a fresh, clean cut. And then we're going to take a sphere. Going to take a sphere, and then we're going to do basically, we're going to do a similar thing, but for the ears. And this actually won't be too bad. So we'll use, let's turn that off for now. Well, you know what, actually, let's go ahead and boolean this, just so we can get that out of the way. We'll go to boolean. Make boolean mesh. Wait a minute. And then we will append the new mesh. But if ZBrush will let me there we go. Okay, so there's the new mesh. We'll delete the old mesh. Delete this, and this way, when we do transparency, it'll be more accurate. And then we'll just move this sphere around so that way we can get the shape of the ear that we want. And if you hear that rustling around, that is my cat acting like a fool. Alright, and then we're gonna take this trim lasso here. Trim that out. going to use that. Oh, it's a poodle head. Yeah, turn off transparency here, you can see cute little poodle. We're just making some adjustments for the client. They're making these into like these pendant type deals. I'm not sure if they're going to be selling them or if they're just giving them away for gifts or what have you, but they seem to want a lot of them. We've done about 3 more besides this one. And yeah. Alright, we're just going to stretch this out, make sure we're getting hollowing out enough of the mesh. Let's smooth that out. Oh, I need to turn that down. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. That was very, very shocking. That noise. I don't know if it was loud for you guys, but my headphones. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this alert box. Let me let me find out. Yeah, where's the alert box at? Volume. I know I turned the. Yeah, let's. Oh, wait. Trying to figure out where that is. Yeah, that is. We're gonna turn that down to a 10. Is that about a 50? So we'll see if that helps. Because that was very surprising. All right, back to it. Alrighty. So how's your night/morning going? Aside from the jump scare that I just slammed on your plate. Alright. So we're just molding this sphere to roughly the shape of this ear, and that rhymed. Let's go ahead and turn off transparency. Let's see how this looks. Oop. Well, that didn't... Oh, we might want to make it visible. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna... Oop. Go back to the sphere, and now that we've done the Boolean mesh, we can kind of just move it around to get the result that we want. Alright. Smooth it there. Ooh, don't want that. Yeah, I get a lot of those. A lot of people who can't sleep, which is fine by me because I work night shift. And I'm one of the can't sleep cultures myself. I'll probably be going to sleep here at about 8 in the morning. I know that feel of accidentally taking a nap when you don't plan on it. Happens to me all the time. Kind of want to get rid of some of these sharper edges here. We might go in and actually... We might have to manually do that after we create the Boolean. Which is fine. let's see. Yeah, we want to pull this out. There we go. That way we can kind of... Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? I mean, it's one of those, I don't know. It's one of those mysterious phenomena. I feel like I heard somewhere that everyone kind of has their own, I think it's, what is it? Centrifugal, some sort of a Carpathian rhythm, maybe? I think I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. But don't quote me on that. But yeah, everyone has their own rhythm that they fall to, and the problem is whenever we have these 40-hour work weeks and, you know, we are forced to wake up at a certain time, our bodies end up, you know, suffering because of it. Because it wants to go to bed at a certain time, but we're forcing it to go to bed at a different one. It's an interesting concept. I don't know what circadian. I think it's circadian. That sounds right. But yeah, I'm not sure which category I fall into. I'm more of a I'd like if my shift was more like a 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Like that's pretty much the optimal time for me to wake up, I'd feel. But you know, money's money, and you gotta take what you can get. Alright, so I feel like that's pretty good as far as hollowing out the ear is concerned. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll duplicate it. We will mirror that boy. And then hollow out the other ear. And then we will merge these two and create that lovely, lovely Boolean mesh. All right, get this guy in here. And there we go. And now all we gotta do is take this guy. Kinda wanna... Wait, ooh. Let's see what the... Yeah, it's looking a little strange. So we'll go ahead and take this, my favorite tool ever, and decimate this bad boy. That is still very loud. But thank you, that is a long name. But thank you for following. I was trying to read all that, but that was a long name, and this is a small screen. Oh, Kermit the Frog. Kermit that one frog. Okay. I am making a poodle, but it's a poodle that will be a pendant of some kind. I'm not exactly the client has requested that I make a variety of dog heads, currently working on the poodle, and then they are going to transform them into like necklace pieces. How? Not exactly sure. But it's cool nonetheless. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're doing, like I said, I think I said it. Oh, I'm using ZBrush. It's a sculpting program from Pixelogic. There are cheaper programs out there, but I am familiar with ZBrush, and I already bought it, so luckily once you buy it, it's yours forever, and you get free updates forever, which is great, because the program is like $1,000, so free, yeah, free upgrades for life is a great feature. There are some other 3D programs that do this thing where they charge $3,500 and you still have to pay every year for an update, which is just no bueno. So I do what any logical human being does when I have to use those programs, and I apply for a free trial with a new email every single time. But luckily for this, buying it once is great. But they do have a free version. Well, they have a free program called Sculptress. I think it's called Sculptress. But Blender also has a sculpting mode in there, and that's a completely free program, so... Yeah, there are free alternatives. It's just that this is the most robust, and it's industry standard, so I had to get it to do work. Yeah, Blender's a great program. It packages a lot of stuff in one small package, which is just awesome. I love that it exists because it makes 3D a lot more accessible to the average person. Even though you still kind of need a good computer to use it, but you know, small steps. Let's see. I've never tried sculpting in Blender, but I have seen people use Blender to sculpt. I do. Actually, tonight I'm going to be starting another a 2D drawing, also for a client. But I had to do some adjustments on this bad boy first, and then I'll get to the other one soon. But yeah, I'm a illustrator and a 3D artist. I do all kinds of art. I like making music too, but I'm by no means a professional at that. That's just yeah, 2D art's fun. I mean, that's how I started out. I didn't start doing 3D art until probably senior year of high school, and even then I barely knew what it was. I didn't get serious into it until about probably a third of the way through college, and then that's when most of the programs I use today were introduced to me. So that's when I got really heavily into it. I've been working on, and now I've been working on with ZBrush. Lord, see, I graduated college in 2014, and I started using ZBrush in about 2012, so it's been 8 years since I started using ZBrush, and I've been doing it for 6 years professionally. Oh, thank you. Yeah, My Hero Academia is amazing. It's one of the anime is great, but the manga is just out of this world. It's one of my favorite things to read on a weekly basis. Let's see if we can't get this. All right. So we're just pinching this together to... Yeah. What anime did you binge? It's been a while since I've been able to properly binge an anime. Let's make sure this isn't causing any issues here. Violet Evergarden. I've heard good things. I haven't personally checked it out yet, though. Oh, is it? It's one of those. Yeah, the new season of Attack on Titan just came out, I think today, didn't it? I'm gonna have to get into that. I do voice acting on the side sometimes, and I've had a bunch of voice acting gigs from this one guy who does the visual comics for Attack on Titan, so I've already been spoiled to a few things that have been happening, but I'm excited to see it actually play out on screen. Alright, so it hasn't changed the overall look. That's good. We're looking pretty good, I think. It is, I mean, not using this word lightly, it is probably a masterpiece. It starts off a bit slow in the beginning, but I'd say that it really, really picks up in the second season for sure. I mean, even the first season, though, is packed full of epic, insane moments. It's one of those, it's like the Game of Thrones of anime. Like, it's one of those shows where you just don't get attached to anybody, because at any point in time, anyone can die. But it is it's a phenomenal anime. I'd definitely get into it. Softening up some of these edges, making them less harsh. Okay. And after we do this, looks like, yeah, that's a lot thinner now, and we have to bring in another one of our models actually for scale reference. Ooh, one of those. I love that. When they start off with something that happens in the future, and then they, yeah. And it takes a while for you to reveal it. That's one of my favorite things. You spend the whole show wondering what the hell's gonna happen. Oh, they have a movie coming out. I didn't know about that. That's cool. Okay, yeah, let's bring in the English Bulldog. Okay. Oh, hello. That is way... that is way larger than the other one. Oh, this is the old one. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see. And we'll import, and I think we have, yeah, we'll do the Corgi 2. I think that's the one. Oh no, they're both really big. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. I love that. So we actually got to scale this guy up. And then we'll do the floor here. Where's the floor? Yeah, there. Oh wait, no, actually, it's probably better to scale it down. I don't see why. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know why the other two are really large. Maybe that's just the way the STLs happened, but this should be okay. Let me just thin this out a little bit more, and then that should be the end. Then we can start on our drawing after we send this over. Yeah, I love, gotta love shows that make you feel feelings. Those are some of the best shows. Okay, so we'll push this out a little bit. Cool. I think that is good. We'll see if that works. I will send this. Well, first we're going to check the polyflow. Actually, the polyflow is not too bad, even with the. Okay, even with the sculpted, but we are gonna have to dynamesh it anyway. So we'll dynamesh this decimate this first. Sounds good, Kermit. You have a good night. Get some sleep. Some great sleep. And have a good day at school tomorrow. I stream basically every night, so feel free to come by at any time you can't sleep. Let's see. Also, where is the... I need to figure out the alert box here, because that is just incredibly loud. Very strange. Alert box. Monitor only, mute output. Monitor off, monitor off. Wait a second. Hold off, phone. Let me do this. Monitor off on all of these. Yeah. Well, I have no idea how to turn the sound down on that, but I am going to have to figure that out. Okay, so I think, well, first we're going to bump this up to about 80% here because we want to keep most of the polygons. And then we're going to go ahead, start that, and we will decimate current. All right, let's look at it. Alright, it's not bad. It's still, I mean, it's a bit dense in some areas. But, you know, that's not actually terrible. We kind of wanted that, to be honest. Well, I guess, I mean, it doesn't need to be that dense in those areas, actually. Did that? It didn't change anything as far as the overall topology goes. Okay, that's good. So maybe... Well, we'll stick with that for now, and then if we need to change it later, we will change it, but for now I think it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and save this. What is it? Desktop. Yep. Save that boy. And then we're going to export this as an OBJ instead of the STL. Poodle. All right, we're gonna save the OBJ. And then we're gonna open. Just save it again just for good measure, just in case. And then finished products. We want to go with, I think, the Corgi 2. Corgi 2 looks good. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the one that we wanted. It's already got the 14K stamped into it. So we're gonna export this now as an OBJ as well. And send it straight to the desktop. File management comes later. We don't need to save this because we didn't make a single bit of changes. Now we'll go to English bull to bull lol. All right. Now, you. I'm very concerned at this small little speck. It's been showing up in all of them. I don't know what it's for. But anyway, this needs to be exported as well. And we'll just name it Oop. And I have my caps lock on, because of course I do. Alright, save that as an e-bowl. Alright, and then here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to intermission while I take care of this. That way I'm not giving away any sensitive information from the client. Alright. Go straight here. Hopefully this actually fixes everything. They said they were having issues with the STL files, and I'm not sure what was happening. I haven't had any issues. I'm fairly certain it's the program they're using, but so we'll go poodle. Oh, I need to manage my files. Poodle, corgi, where is that e-bowl? That's STL, STL, STL. Where is the other one? Oh no, we've lost it. Okay, well, we will. And of course, my cat is playing with things. There we go. I accidentally put it in here. My bad. Alright, do quick. Just gotta wait for this to load, and then we'll be on our way. I gotta think of, so tomorrow I'm going to be editing the YouTube video and releasing that on Wednesday. That's gonna be just an Among Us video because I had a really good time this yesterday, and I think that's going to, yeah, that'll be really fun. I haven't done an Among Us video yet, but I need ideas for future videos. I want to do a lot of stuff on art. I did one on the top 5 reasons you should go to art school. Oh yeah, I do need to do one on why you shouldn't go to art school. That's one that I got to do. But yeah, I need more ideas. I got to write down a list, do a big old brainstorming session. Alright, looks like that has been successfully delivered. So we'll take that away, and we will move on to the next project. Gonna open up good old Photoshop here. Oh. Well, hey there, little kitty. What you doing, boy? Little Thane over here wants some lovin's. Alright. Let's see, we're gonna do this at an insane resolution because that's fun. Wait a second. Let's for print. Okay, no. Well, let's open our big old files here. Alright, and we'll go back to this. Yeah, and I think soon we're gonna do a stream. I'm gonna do some more art for the channel so that I can, you know, put some more fancy digs in the About Me section. And maybe even, you know, test out some ideas on emotes. That might be cool. Almost did an 800 by 8,000. Alright. Create that. Just make sure my settings are good for Photoshop here. Oh, I do not have my Photoshop settings. Let me set that up real quick. So, we're gonna... I don't know if anyone has an XP pen, but this could help you out. We're gonna browse for Photoshop, wherever the hell that is. Yeah, here we go. Photoshop. Okay. My cat is attacking my blinds. And so, okay. So, for Photoshop, we use the... We'll turn this... Oop, no, not run the program. Function key. Alright, shortcuts. That is just going to be a Z. For zoom, so we don't need these. We're going to do that and just hit Control Z. So that's Z, that's Control Z, that's that, Control Z, and then... Actually, let's make this Control Z, because that's where it is on my... Oop. Oh no. I'm ruining everything. Okay. Control Z here. And we're going to make this Z instead. Okay. Then this will be... That will be B. Okay. We don't need this to be... Okay, let's see. So we use the zoom a lot. Oh, Control T. We do need that. Control T. Yes, that is a really good one to have. So we have Control Z, we have Z for zoom, B for the brush, Control T for transform, and I don't think we need space at all. I'd like to set it up to where it rotates, but that's pretty complicated, so. Yeah, we'll do that for now, and if we think of something else later, we'll do that. But this should be good. All right. Oh. Ah! Alright, testing out. Oof, it's kind of running laggy. I wonder why that is. Interesting. Okay, so. Thane, chill out, dude. What are you doing? God, there must be a bird outside or something. That's insane. I don't know what that cat is on something. Okay, so we want, let's just block this out real quick. We want, all right, all done. That's my artwork. No, okay, so we're gonna be leaning on this leg here. Never mind my sketching. It's pretty, that cat is on some fucking speed, I swear to God. What an insane monster. Okay. I'll do hips here. Extend those legs out a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna change this eraser here. Where is the eraser? All right, you need to be at 100% opacity. Yeah, good. Okay, back to this. All right. Cool. Alright, let's get some reference photos going. Over here on the side. Yeah. Good old Google Images here. Alright, get some images. Just find one that we really like and stick with that. Lord, I don't know why I'm singing that. It's weird. I mean, there's some cool photos, but these are not at all what we're looking for. I think that's probably going to be the closest that we can get here. So actually, instead of doing a standing pose, do something more dynamic. So we're actually gonna do it's a female face, so we're gonna do a little round. Again, never mind my sketchiness. It is just a block out here, shoulders here. Think of it in 3D space. This won't be very much smaller, to be honest. It's a female, so it's going to be down a little bit more. See, the problem with that I have with thoughts in my head, or with sketching, is my brain kind of goes rapid pace. So my sketching does the same. And I see, like, a lot of people just kind of see a giant mess. But I see the forms that I want to work with. And you know, that's all that's important. Sketching doesn't have to be pretty. Alright. And then any of your favorite art YouTubers that tell you that, you know, sketching needs to be pretty, they're liars. Whatever works for you. Basically, find anything you can to get that down on paper. To get it down on paper. Alright, so, this is a difficult pose to figure out here. So we want to do cross-legged, like this. Okay, so cross-legged here. Foot facing like that. And then this would be behind here. And then gotta get the thighs in there. The tuchus right there on the grass. And then we actually want this head facing more towards the camera. Kind of looks creepy, to be honest, but hey, that's fine. Okay, so we want let's see. So one head here. And this is going to be a little person. We'll make that a darker just so we can distinguish where this is going to go. Okay. So there's that. And we'll make this green. So there's you. And then this is going to be an arm. And another small person, but bigger than that person. I think this is going to be... yeah. Now, let's take this, and we're moving you out of the way here. What the? There we go. Alright. I want you to scale you up a bit. Okay. Alright, and we're gonna erase that. Like I said, bear with me. I know that this looks a whole lot like nothing but a mess. But it will transform into something. Alright. Oh, eyedropper. I should have done that as a hot tool. There we go. And you are going to be right there. Okay. You. Alright, just grabbing onto their hand. Okay. And then choose another color for the last one. And they will also be sitting cross-legged. obviously push this down because that doesn't make a single lick of sense. Not that any of my sketches actually do make a lick of sense, but hey. That is all part of the art process. Alright, and then this one is going to be wrapping around and putting her hand here. Alright. Alright, and we're done. That's no, that is clearly just the sketch layer. So, bring this opacity down just a tad, and now we have to get references of the actual people. Also, we gotta figure out if they asked if they're wearing anything. Just gotta figure out what kind of clothes they're gonna have. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. Let's go back to the messages. Okay. Two girls, one boy. We got that. All right. So what we're gonna do? Yeah. So she didn't have anything specific that she wanted them to wear. So instead, what we're gonna do is just find a picture of them on the Facebook, and then figure it out. Let's just look. And while I'm doing that, I'll go to an intermission just so I can check it out. Alright. And while I'm at intermission, go ahead and ask anything you want. You can chat, you can hit the follow button, because there's that. Maybe suggest ideas for future videos or streams. That's fine. Alright. Okay, so there's a lot of close-up face ones here, which is good for the face, but not so good for reference material. So we'll have to find one. Oh, wait. Here we go. Photos of them. That might do better. La-di-da-di-da. This is my downtime. This is awkward downtime. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Geez, there are not, like, any of them just standing up, is there? Okay, that'll have to do for now. Because I'm not gonna search forever. So, we're just gonna go ahead and zoom in on this face. We're gonna take a darker color. Yeah. And then we're going to sketch it out. Oh. Preferably on a separate layer. Okay, so. We have the eyes here. Eyebrows are kinda close there. Oop, that is way too much eyebrow. Alright. Let's get this nose worked in here. It's all gonna look a lot better later. Still in the blocking stages, of course. Alright, so... Alright, and we'll have to, let's see, control... Oh, nope, don't want to do that. There we go. Alright, we're gonna work on it kind of like this. So that way we can get a more accurate... face. All right, we're still. This is what I like to call the secondary sketching phase. This is where I sketch just a little more refined. All right. I need this photo. Oh, well, it was, all right. I forgot I also have to switch my scene. Okay. Now that we've done that. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I can actually zoom in on the photo. It's a very round, not round face, but it's a rounder shape. Soft features, yeah. Nothing too harsh. All right. So lines make them look older, and we don't want to make this person look old. But I'm marking down the lines mainly for coloring purposes. Okay. We're also going to have to figure out a light source. Just create a little bit of lip there. And then... something like that. There we go. I want this to be relatively cartoony. And then we're gonna go swoop. Whoa. Well, all right, and we're gonna chunk out. Oop, it's a bit too much of a chunk out. Chunk out the hair here. And then all we're gonna take this. Oop. We're gonna kind of scrunch it up a bit more. So, that might not be the best way to do it. Let's go transform and we'll go warp instead. All right. Okay, we got the hairline. Sketching out the hairline. Okay, yeah, we also have to remember what this looks like. We want that now that we have the symmetry all down. Now for the hair, we'll keep that one there because it looks like, you know, she wants her hair done up, and that's gonna be kind of what that's going for. And we're gonna have this laying down. It's actually not looking too bad as far as that's concerned. All right. So we're obviously not gonna have, well, I guess not obviously. We're not gonna have all these strands that I'm doing here. This is just so I can get a feel for the flow of the hair. And in fact, we'll actually erase that because it's not looking exactly what we want, like we want. And we'll just create just chunks here. And then we'll actually we'll leave the we'll leave that out, that part. They may exist, but this is art. We can do whatever you want. Okay. Now that we have that, all right, she's wearing a sweater. So yeah, and I mean this is gonna be a nice like Christmas themed anyway. And we'll just make this a plain red sweater, which is fine. This is going to be bunched up here. And then okay. It's kind of sitting here. Okay, we're actually gonna move this eye a bit. Shrink it. Do the same with this. It's the wonderful thing about digital art. Oh, of course, I have to... The old canvas swap. How could I have forgotten that? Alright. I actually don't need that. Well, at least not right now. So... Now, do we want to have more dynamics by having this in the foreground? Okay. Okay, and then we'll have that kind of draping over the pants. Alright, and we'll do one of those, what is it? Well, we'll figure out the shoes later. But we'll put that in as a placeholder here. Well, actually, we're gonna need to move this down. Ah! Okay. What? Oh. Okay. That's what it was. Alright, that's looking better. However, this is going to now need to be lower. Okay. And then... I want that to be like that. So that is that sketch done. We'll make a new layer. Then we will start on, let's see, what time is it? 4:50? We can go for another half hour, I think. So, we have that one finished. Well, this is kinda, let's go back to here. Let's kinda do this. Yeah, that works. And let's get rid of these. Make these less pronounced. We're gonna go back to that face for sure. And this leg doesn't seem... gonna have to come back to this, I think, at tomorrow. So I gotta figure out some of these poses here. Maybe we do want this one in front, just to... Oh, we do need we do need the other foot, that's for sure. That looks real weird. We're gonna have to revisit the bottom of this. Yeah, alright. I think that's pretty much good for the night, you know. I was gonna go for another half hour, but there's some things I want to figure out. There's some references I want to grab. And I think we'll move on from there afterwards. Sounds good. Alright, well, I enjoy everyone who came out. Thank you for the follows. I hope you enjoyed. I will be doing this. I wasn't planning on streaming tomorrow, but given the state of where I've left this, I'm probably going to end up streaming tomorrow, and probably doing a bit off stream for this as well. So make sure to follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a like on this video, do all the diddly doos and the biddly bobs, follow my social medias, and stay creative. Peace.